Hey everyone, this is C Crypto Daily Buzz. It is Sunday, July 5th, 2026. 3 stories today. Bitcoin holds near 62,500 while whales accumulate. Vietnam switched on a new tax on digital asset transfers. And Indonesia unveiled a Rupiah stablecoin for remittance. Let us get into it. Story 1. Bitcoin trades near $62,581, down 0.8%, with a session low of $62,535 and a high of $63,087. Ether sits near $1,757, down 1.19%. On the surface, this looks like a quiet pullback, but flow underneath tells a different story. On-chain data shows large wallets accumulated roughly 270,000 Bitcoin, about $16.7 billion, over 2 weeks, even while spot exchange-traded funds bled outflows for most of June. Federal Reserve Governor Kevin Warsh delivered dovish comments this week, and prediction markets Kalshi and Polymarket put odds of the Fed holding rates at the late July meeting near 82%. Whale accumulation during price weakness is a structural signal, not a call to chase. Size small, treat 63,000 as first reclaim gate, and watch the June Consumer Price Index release on July 14th. Next, we look at the regulatory shift in Vietnam. A new tax law is changing the game for millions of investors. Story 2. Vietnam's revised personal income tax law took effect on July 1st, and Article 3 now includes income from digital asset transfers as taxable income. The rate is 0.1% per transaction, applied the same way as gold bar transfers. This is not licensing and not a ban. It is a tax classification. Complementing the regulated crypto market, the State Securities Commission will switch on in the third quarter. Corporate income tax stays at 20%. Value-added tax is exempt. For roughly 17 million Vietnamese crypto holders, and especially migrant workers sending remittances home, the practical impact starts this quarter. Offshore platforms like Binance, Bybit, and OKX still work. But once licensed domestic exchanges go live, unlicensed venues face a 6-month compliance window before penalties apply. Regulators in Manila, Bangkok, and Jakarta are watching, because Vietnam's tax plus license model may become the regional template. Finally, we head to Singapore for a major announcement regarding Indonesia's first Rupiah-backed stablecoin. Story 3. At the MASA conference in Singapore this weekend, an Indonesian project called IDRX unveiled a Rupiah-backed stablecoin designed for cross-border remittance and intellectual property tokenization. It is fully backed by Rupiah reserves. It targets 2 audiences. First, the Indonesian diaspora and migrant workers sending money home. Second, creative holders who want to tokenize royalties on-chain. IDRX claims lower fees and faster settlement than traditional rails, and plugs into the new Indonesian perimeter, where the Financial Services Authority now oversees crypto with bank-style rules. This is separate from BTSE Indonesia, the licensed exchange that launched last week. Watch for Philippine peso and Vietnamese dong equivalents within 12 months, because remittance is the killer use case for Southeast Asian crypto. To recap: 1. Bitcoin near $62,581 while whales accumulate. 2. Vietnam's new tax law effective July 1st. 3. Indonesia's IDRX Rupiah stablecoin targets remittance. This video is for information and education only, and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. Chart analysis and trading insights. Join our free Telegram channel, link in the description. See you in the next one.